Hey everybody, Chris Gill here. Let's talk about drums, specifically how to capture a good drum sound. Now, I'm a drummer, that's my main instrument. You can see I've got a drum kit behind me, that's kind of a dead giveaway, right? So there are three things you absolutely have to get a good drum sound, and it's taken me a lot of years to figure these out. Some of them are painfully obvious, yet for some reason, one reason or another, we tend to ignore them. So let's start with the first one. The first one is you gotta have good drums. That sounds stupid easy, simple, but it is something that I struggled with very early on. You know, I had a drum kit. It was a pretty decent acoustic drum kit, and I liked it. I thought it sounded okay. You know, if I had fresh heads on it, it sounded okay, but it didn't sound great. And I struggled for a lot of years trying to record that drum kit and have it sound like all the big, rock records that I was hearing at the time. And so good drums. The second thing, you've got to have good drum heads. You've got to have new drum heads. Keep those heads fresh, tuned, new, replaced, all of the above. The best drum kit in the world without good heads and well-tuned heads can sound absolutely terrible. I have played on drum kits that cost $5,000, but they weren't tuned right and they sounded horrible. Versus, that drum kit I was talking about before that I used to have that was kind of my entry-level kit. I could put brand new heads on that, get them tuned up, and have that sound better than an ill-tuned, expensive drum kit. So, gotta have good drum heads. The third thing you have to have good microphones. Now, this is something that I really struggled with as I was first starting out, kind of building my microphone collection. It's like, man, do I have $3,000 to go drop on new microphones? No, I didn't. And in fact, I'd say I've been, really collecting microphones for about 10 years now. I am just now to the place where I feel like I've got a really good microphone collection that I'm capturing my drums with. And real quick, I'll just kind of go over what I've got. So over on my overheads, I have the Warm Audio WA84. It's the stereo pair. I love those things. I did a review video with those as drum overheads on my channel. I'll put a link in the description below. On my toms, I'm using the Warm Audio WA47 Junior, which is their large diaphragm FET condenser. Fantastic tom mic. It's easily one of the best microphones I've ever heard for capturing drums. I mean, just flat out. I'm gonna go on record as saying that. It's incredible. Again, I did a review video of that using that as a floor tom mic, maybe even my rack tom. I don't remember, but there's a link in the description below. Please check both of those videos out. On my snare drum, I've got just the classic 57, Shure SM57 on top and bottom. I love it. Yeah, I don't get a better snare drum sound than that. In my kick drum, I'm actually using an Audix D6 as an in mic, and then I am using another Warm Audio 47 Junior as a kick out mic. So the D6 is like sitting right inside the sound port, like, I don't know, a couple inches. So not all the way in the kick drum, but just kind of like halfway in. And then the 47 Junior is sitting just outside the front kick head. And let's see, I think that's it. That's basically all I'm using for my close kit mics. Now, I do have, and someday I'll do another video on this, but right over there, and I know you can't see it, I have this like crazy concrete room. It's about 12 feet deep by like 5 feet wide and like 6 feet tall. And it's just this empty, like almost like storm shelter kind of room that happens to sit just off my studio. It has no door on it. It's just an open chamber. I stick an Audio-Technica AT2035 microphone in the middle of that room facing the back wall of that room, and that creates kind of my drum room sound. And that is incredible. I mean, I love it. I can do all kinds of really cool things with that, and it gives me a really natural sounding kind of drum chamber sound. It makes my sound so much bigger than it would just with the close mics and then having to add artificial reverb after the fact. So I hope this helps. This video was not a look at all the cool stuff I have, because let's be honest, there are guys out there that have way cooler stuff than me. This video is meant to be encouragement. If you're starting out or if you're struggling to get that good drum sound, work with what you have. Most of what I have learned about recording drums has come from me having to learn to use less than perfect gear. So, keep at it. Stay encouraged. Don't give up. Keep trying. You'll get there eventually. Build your collection one microphone at a time. Save up some money. Get that dream drum kit you've always wanted, and you'll be on your way. Again, my name's Chris Gill. If you found this helpful, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.